And there we are again for game numero two. Whatever. BoraDota. I was actually impressed how they turned this around. The Argentinian rejects, they had a nice start, like a really nice start. It worked out all well for them, like just as we expected. And I don't know, like let's see. If I really don't know how they really did it, because I mean they had those heroes, but they had a bad start on them. I mean the Ursa didn't get much, the Lycan didn't get much, but the Titan was quite decent. And as soon as they fell back, they gave up 1 Rex, but then the Lycan got more and more farm, the Ursa got more and more farm, and with the core items, that means the 2 Blink Daggers plus the BKB on the Ursa, then they just got so many kills. The supports, especially the Enchantress for example, they couldn't really do anything against the pressure from the Ursa. The Ursa also just focusing on them. You saw it in the team fights, like the Ursa was mostly not even on camera because he was chasing the supports just, I don't know, almost to their base, while the rest of the team was just focusing on the Lifestealer. And the problem is Lifestealer versus Ursa is kind of unfair match, because like if you have got enough HP on the Ursa and the stacks on the Lifestealer, they go through rage, and therefore you take really heavy hits. The same goes pretty much for the Viper, and even though the Viper had such a nice start in the mid against the Lycan, it just didn't really work out in the end. Like they couldn't make it happen to get the second set of racks, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe go for really an all-out push on the last one, just make it mega creeps. In the end, BoraDota, they overcome a almost 15k experience and gold lead of the Argentinians, and the Argentinians, yes, they did some 3-2-2 action, but it doesn't mean they are any worse. I mean, game number 2 is here, they can still make it a tie, and let's see if that's coming. We have the draft on the way, of course. My name is HeflaTV, you are here on HeflaTV 2. It looked like we had no hardware or software issues on in this game. Like, glad that nothing really happened. And just for some reason, like for those guys who are wondering, like I can't really mod the chat at the moment, like because Twitch is kicking me out all the time for whatever reason. I relogged like 7 times just to play the ads between the game. Don't ask me what's really happening. It's Twitch, it's such a day. Somehow there is a bad karma today around my head. There's like a little dark cloud with little thunder and lightnings all the time. But either way, we focus on the draft, we just stick to the esport. Then Doom, Disruptor on one side here, and on the other side we have a Tide and a Shadow Shaman. So we have one nice awesome Ravage saved for the Argentinians this time, and the Shadow Shaman again. The Shadow Shaman actually doing some nice plays, to be honest. Like his Master Promotes, they really helped getting the objectives done. Were also sometimes used in team fights, but then in the end they just felt desperate, and the Lycan, especially the Lycan with all the units and stuff, they just farmed those wards away like it's just some creeps. It didn't really help, but let's see how it goes this time. Of course the Doom is really nice against the Tidehunter, because if you get the initiation on the Tidehunter there, it really works out. So BoraDota focusing here on in the second ban stage now on an Abaddon, after they banned out the Void and the Razor, and on the other side a Panda. So everything pretty much standard. And this time they don't make the mistake to let the Lycan through, because yeah, the Lycan, he was really, this game was 50% about the Lycan and 50% about the Ursa. Of course the supports and everything did something about it, but when it comes to like damage source, even the Tidehunter, actually no, I think the Tidehunter was like the third one, like they shared when it comes to hero damage. I should look in the stat of this game, but the Tidehunter also did a great job with a double Ravage. He also managed to make the Gush Anchor Smash combination on many of the supports, which is, yeah, there's an awesome synergy. Minus armor plus the physical Anchor Smash, and then of course on top, like sometimes even the Rasta was like panicking and popping the Ghost Scepter, and then he just got even more damage just because the bounces of the Chain Frost was coming, or the second Ravage was coming. So sometimes he even like amplified the damage incoming on him. So let's see. The Argentinians, they really consider what else they ban, or someone is disconnected maybe, I don't know. Actually I have to look at the chat. No, nobody's disconnected. They actually take all their time to just, actually maybe they take even too long. 7 seconds left of the reserve time. That's, whoa, that's quite something. To come up with this decision to ban a Ascent that's not worth a minute 50 of reserve time, but sure, why not? On the other side, they ban a Sand King, and a Rubik is getting banned out, and now it's time for the third and fourth pick, and while they decide what's going, I'll try to read a bit chat. The caster is so cool. Thank you, Andy Fun People. That's... I hope this was an honest one. What else? Oh, someone was asking for the song. The song is called Thomas Jack Symphony. Wait, I'm gonna post it in chat for you so you find it. And guys, like, as soon... That's the song. There we go. Yeah, I'm not forgetting you guys. Whenever I read the chat, I try to answer ASAP. But let's see what else we got. The rest was pretty much just Dota talk. Okay, that's good. That's fine with me. Either way, we have a third pick coming, and it's a Rave King, so that adds another stun to the entire mix. I definitely like it, but now BoraDota, they take their time actually. They really take their time now. But sure, why not? They still got all the reserve time left, so why not going for it? And after 30 seconds, they come up with a Nyx Assassin. Okay, that's definitely interesting, just for the fact that, of course, the Rave King is pretty vulnerable against the mana burn. But then again, like, if this goes later, then the Rave King doesn't really fear that mana burn anymore. Plus, maybe there's even sustain. Potentially, we have a Tidehunter and a Shadow Shaman with Arcane Boots out, so I don't think the Rave King is gonna have too many mana problems unless there's like crazy amount of Necro books or so coming out that like all at the same time burst the Rave King down. That might actually happen. We see sometimes teams going for such a strategy, so they don't have to go for the reincarnation trouble, like that awesome slow, plus he's coming back and just giving you directly a stun in his face. Viper is also coming out. I mean, the Viper worked out once for the Argentinians, so why not twice? Yeah, I mean, the mid was one. He got 3 kills. He got 3 kills on the Lycan in mid. One of them was the first blood even, so sure, why not? Someone thought, Ruffle, I thought the name of the team was BoraDota. No, this has nothing to do with Borat. This is really just BoraDota, nothing else. Who won? Who won? BoraDota won. Rip English. English, one of the best languages. English. Either way, even for the fourth pick, they take quite their time, but I'm glad that there is limited time for the picks, because yeah, otherwise we would sit here forever on the draft. There's not much to say, because right now, I mean, we see the picture already for Argentinian rejects. That's a nice fighting lineup they have, with some pushing potential, of course, with the Master Open Boards. They are on the Radiant side, so they don't have the Roshan advantage anymore. That makes it considerably harder. But when we talk about Roshan, like BoraDota, they don't have too much pushing at the moment. Like they don't have anything in pushing actually. And also Roshan is not too easy with this setup, to be honest. And look at it, they take all the time in the world. Jesus Christ, little baby Jesus. 10 seconds left on the reserve time. I think now you should come up with a decision. Maybe now. Now we got it. Vengeful Spirit is coming up here. Fourth pick. 6 seconds and 7 seconds left of the reserve time. So I think we can expect the last ones in a proper amount of time. What caster can't use chat? And yes, I can't use chat because there's a dark cloud over my head. I posted the song name already. Jesus Christ, guys. You should read. Yeah, thanks Edson Chris Tovam for reposting it. It's Thomas Jack Symphony. And the first match was won by BoraDota. You just need to type !+ score, and that's it. You just need to type this. There we go. Like this. And either way, we gotta see what's coming out in the last spawn stage. Weaver and Puck. Okay, I did not see that one coming. I didn't see the Puck coming, to be honest. I think BoraDota, they need something more greedy. A second core needs to come out. Like Vengeful Spirit, carry out, I really doubt that. But let's see. I mean, at the moment, I can't really figure out where BoraDota is going. But I definitely see where, of course, the Argentinians are going. But they have to be careful. 7 seconds left. 5, 4, and okay. Witch Dog it is. That's definitely interesting. I mean, with the stuns and the slow and the Ravage plus the Shackle and all the disables coming up, they actually might quite a lot of ticks getting through against the Witch Doctor. But then again, there's many stuns. I mean, we have the Invoker, Cold Snap, Doom, Impale, the Glimpse, Magic Missile. Like pretty much all of those heroes can interrupt the Witch Dog. Yeah, even Level Death would interrupt it. So the Witch Dog really, I don't know if he's getting his cast through. Like he really has to stay in the background waiting till pretty much half of those casts are out, and then he can start channeling with a Death Ward. But let's see. We also have to be looking at him if he's going for a Voodoo Restoration build or if he's really going for a Maledict build. Like we see both at the moment being played. It always depends on the team. But either way, we're going to introduce the players again for all those people who join and for all those who joined. My name is HeflaTV here for those who want to know who's the caster. And you are on HeflaTV too. And thanks for being here, and I hope you enjoy the cast. Algo, Donchin on the Wraith King. We have Awareness on the Witch Dog. Zoro on the Shadow Shaman. In the mid, we're gonna have Little Core again on the Viper, and in the safe lane alone so far, it's gonna be the Tidehunter. So we're gonna have definitely an aggressive try coming up. Now a little pause, and I take the rest of the time, of course, just to look at the other side. We have an offliner. It is a Nyx on Nico WX. We have in the mid, of course, Dead, Invoker, Dead, and Frisken. I just guess it's Frisken, but if not, maybe it's just FRSKN. Who knows? But for now, I just call him Frisken. On the Doom and the two supports here, it is Takai on the Disruptor. He used to be AA. He was AA last game, and Aquino playing the Vengeful Spirit. And that's pretty much it. Where is Coucher? Coucher is dead. No, Coach is not dead, but his internet apparently is completely down and he went to sleep, so I'm really sorry. Like, originally we planned to cast the other game, like the Not Today versus No Earth Spirit on HeflaTV 1, and this one here on HeflaTV 2, but since there's no caster left but me, today here for HeflaTV, there's only me and just one game, but I guess you guys survive with me solo cast, and I really hope it changes in the future. Like, I mean, we are still recruiting casters, and like on the 10th of August, Grandis, for example, is coming back, and yeah, we should definitely have co-casters up by that time, and we also have permanently interviews all the time. I just need to find the right guys, and you know, guys, our credo here on HeflaTV is we rather don't stream if it's bad quality than we stream. So as long as I don't fight the right people, like, then we rather go for a solo cast. But let's see, the game started and we have actually 3 people here. Is that some early gank attempt? Maybe even on the Doom, and there they go in. Oh, but they pull the creep wave, and now there's the cast. That should give him, of course, time to come out with it. Oh, Scorched Earth has been popped. They don't have enough right clicks. They just don't have enough right clicks, especially with the 2 supports coming in now. Magic is... oh god, the Magic Missile on the Witch Dog. That is our first blood, and now they actually might turn it around. They might even go for more. Do we have another stun? Yes, we have another stun in just a bit. The movement speed should be fine to get the Rasta, but do we have more? Maybe, yeah. Oh, with the right click and the Thunder. Is that enough? No, it's not enough. The level 1 is definitely not enough, but the creeps, of course, also doing a lot of damage. But in the end, the Rasta is getting out of here. Still, the first blood being fed, and I don't know, that really didn't work. They tried a gank versus BoraDota, where they didn't know if that was a tri-lane or not. The only good thing is, like, the supports that were actually somewhere already around mid, maybe trying to get something against the Viper. The Viper, by the way, now cold snapped up and getting quite some damage here against the Invoker. Oh, wow. Another kill here. Witch Dog is actually getting the kill now on Doom, but is that enough damage here on the Witch Dog? Yes. No, it's not. 40 HP. I thought there was one more tick of the Thunderstorm, but no, there's not. And do we have another Shackles on the Disruptor? No. There would be anyway no mana for anything else. The Witch Dog, not level 2, so no Voodoo Restoration. But yeah, I guess he's gonna get back his mana anyway, just by Clarity and the Tangos. So a lot of action here, tri-lane versus tri-lane, and yeah, I definitely like it. We have to see, I have to look in the other lanes. I don't know. Nyx Assassin versus Tidehunter, so he's going for mana burn spam. I don't know if he's gonna spam it from level 1 on, or maybe he's starting at level 2. We gotta see about it, but of course the Tidehunter without mana means no Anchor Smash, and the Anchor Smash is pretty much one of his best abilities, not just for harassing the Nyx out, also for... Wait, did I... Fuck my life. My OBS is fucked up again. Oh! We have a pause and... at least it's fixed now. This is what happens. You guys saw me setting up my OBS before the game, but apparently it's still bugged. It doesn't swap the scenes anymore. Fuck my life. I have to do it again manually. So I just remove the pictures, and it should be fine now. I just reinstalled it before the game, and it's broken again. Some stupid XLL file is corrupting the profiles on OBS. That's why this is happening all the time. I'm just glad it doesn't swap back into the lanes. Yeah, this is really shit. I don't know. I have some hours today, or like, yeah, it is already today. Like, I mean, actually tomorrow for me, or actually for today for me, tomorrow for you guys. And I'm gonna set up my computer entirely. Like, something is really wrong, and yeah. I mean, for now it's all fine. I just removed the PNG, so the overlay should be on the other scene now. But yeah, it's crazy. It's just crazy. And this is just a reinstalled version, just an hour before the game. I even did it on stream while talking to the viewers. Either way, we have also a connection problem on the Wraith King, so I'm not the only one who's having trouble today with software hardware. And I don't know. By the way, just a warning, behind me there's like a huge thunderstorm as well. You're probably gonna hear the thunder pretty much soon. So I really hope my internet is not cutting out as well. So let's just pray the lightnings are not hitting the right targets. So either way, yeah, we are back in the game, just chatting a bit, and as I said, all the apologies, like this should not happen. Usually the production value on HeflaTV is much better, but as I said, we are cursed today. Coucher actually said before he went offline, then he was like, oh, we shouldn't cast today, like it's so chaotic and so much went wrong today with hardware and software and the internet and whatnot. But in the end I decided, no guys, that would mean nobody is casting that game, and like I was like, nah. I try. I reinstall everything and let's see if it works. Either way, back to the game. We are 3 minutes in. It's 1-1. We didn't miss much here. Neither the overlay. At least you heard it via audio what actually happened. And let's see. In the mid, actually, when we look at the CS, it's 6-1 on the Invoker. I mean, the Invoker definitely being better at harassing the Viper out, but when it comes to CS, the Viper is at the moment winning the lane. Now we have, this is actually pretty funny to watch, we have the two supports here from, look at the miss, from low ground to high ground. They're just trying to get some XP and some CS off here. In the end, the Doom is like, oh, please, F you, because just devour and that's it. Put on the overlay, there is, what? We want the overlay back. I can't. I deleted it. I'm so sorry. I deleted it, and now I missed even the kill in the mid. The Viper is going down, but the Invoker is just, oh my god, he's just surviving. At the same time, there's a clash top. They already killed the Doom, that was really unexpected. But now a second stun here on the Vengeful Spirit, he's going down as well. There's nothing the poor Disruptor can do. He didn't even use the Klims. Also the Nyx, I don't know, the Nyx got now here the Tidehunter really really out of mana, so the Tidehunter is starting to fall, I don't know, down a bit. 18 and 4 here on the Nyx, he's doing really well. 14 and 3 on the Tidehunter, and Jesus Christ, don't focus on the chat, even though it's funny. Let's just focus on the game. But yeah, usually that's always the advantage if you have two casters, because you can actually have an eye on the chat unless you have the camera. But today I have everything: chat, admin, OBS. Oh, there's another stun here on the Doom. There's a casket, and the casket will bounce between those creeps. Actually, now back here, do they have enough? Yes, the last smash of Mr. Wraith King is finishing the entire thing. But oh, the Witch Dog, actually the Shadow Shaman, he's still alive with all that Voodoo Restoration, but he's gonna die under the tower. I mean, this pocket is really bad. You should never go in, especially when there are creeps. But either way, they get a kill, and this is definitely a better trade for the Argentinians, because they traded Doom for Rasta. This is a trade you can do anytime, and well, you can definitely do it. How is it looking in the mid after their little trade where the Invoker actually survived? It's 20 and 17. The Viper got a huge amount, like really a huge amount of denies. Jesus Christ. 17 denies, almost as much as he has CS. So the Invoker pretty good and harassing, but I don't know. Quasvex, that's a disadvantage of Quasvex. Exort might actually do better in this case, but then again, oh, the Tidehunter here actually stunning himself. Now the Impale is coming. Where are the right clicks? Oh, with the Vendetta. Beautifully played. He's just using the Arcane Boots and then gives him the Vendetta hit directly in the face. So now we can actually officially call this lane also won by the Nyx Assassin. Like, he was doing really a nice job, but now we might actually see a kill here in the mid. We have the Disruptor as well, the Vengeful Spirit, so even if the Viper is running back, they might actually be able to glimpse him, then stun him, and then maybe we have, yep, Cold Snap, EMP combo. That might be interesting, but if they dive the tower, if the Viper gets the Viper Strike out, that might also be not too optimal. But it seems like they're going back. Yes, they're going back. Don't ask me why. I mean, their smoke ran out, so they are under a ward, but I don't know, if they were here somewhere in that area, they still could have tried to get him back with the Klims, but they decide not to, just play it safe. They're rather D-ward here, and yes, they actually found that ward. So everything is fine so far, but they're going back to the tri-lane. Maybe they rotate here in the side against the Wraith King. The Wraith King is not level 6 yet, so they might as well just try it. Then again, you need a creep wave here, otherwise you're just getting owned by the casket. That's the big downside. If you really fight as 3 heroes, this is a casket level 2. There will be not too many bounces, only 4 bounces, but if you have 3 heroes, so at least someone is getting stunned once, and maybe someone even getting stunned twice. So it's all about positioning and the amount of creeps there, and the problem is, the longer they wait, then the more likely it is that the Wraith King is gonna get his level 6, and therefore he has enough mana for 1 stun. And actually the stun is coming out now, Casket, and it's bouncing between the heroes and back to the Invoker even. That's double the damage, of course, but do they want to go for... Oh, there's the EMP and the Cold Snap on the Wraith King. They might actually kill him, but first... No, there's the Tidehunter coming in, and... Does the Wraith King die before? Yes, he does. The Ravage is coming out, but they don't have any follow-up now. Now the Tidehunter actually might die with that Magic Missile. Yes, they do. This Ravage was planned to come out earlier, but he really wanted to make it work. Also, the Nyx rotated in. In the end, BoraDota just faster on the abilities, faster on the rotations, and make this definitely a better trade. The only upside is now, of course, the Viper is farming a bit in the mid, but I don't know. He went for a PT build, so I don't really like that. Is he gonna be the mech carrier? No, it doesn't seem like it. Who's gonna go for the mech? It doesn't seem like they're planning for a mech at the moment, but since there is anyway 5 heroes here in the top lane, they might as well go for that tower. And it looks like, yep, the Argentinians, they want to contest this. But the problem is, oh, there we have Wraith King here. Again, an EMP. He's not level 6 anyway, but oh, Magic Missile after you use the stick. And yep, the last tick will get him down. We still have the Carapace here, but Casket still bouncing a bit. Voodoo Restoration is still on. The last right clicks. No, it will not be enough. Then Tidehunter getting blocked by the own team. He doesn't get anything. It would also only be a level 1 gush. That's nothing you really die from, and that's really bad. It's the second time their core is dying, and the only upside in all those trades is that the Viper has some free farm, but that's not really worth it. Absolutely not. Oh my god, I'm just reading chat since nothing is, not too much is going on. I can't miss too many kills, but actually, they don't want to go in the mid. There's Titana. He's going back to his lane because there was the Doom already pushing. But yeah, I'm always trying to catch up with the chat even when I'm alone. ¿Cómo se llama el equipo que representa Argentina? Okay, that was my try on Argentinian, reading something from an Argentinian user. I have no idea what he said, but I guess he asked for someone being from Argentina, or if someone is here from Argentina, something like that, I guess. But either way, we have the Wraith King actually being now here on the other lane, trying to get some farm together. He really desperately needs, but we have a go here in the mid. Yes, Vendetta opening, Impale hits, the EMP will hit as well. That's not even enough, but with the the last one actually finished him, and unfortunately they have a Ravage, and he's getting stunned before he can go into the Ghost Walk. Did he have the Ghost Walk up? No, not yet, but still, they get at least a return kill. A Viper for Invoker, that's a trade you can definitely do, but we have a Haste Rune here on the Nyx Assassin, and with that, I don't know, they might want to go for the Witch Dog, but they blink on it, and now the Nyx Assassin, he's going in. That is seen. He only has the casket, but no, he finds him. That is too bad. Now there's the Thunderstorm, and this should be enough. Oh, should it be enough? Yes, with the mana burn, but do they have him locked in? That's the question. No interrupts possible, and therefore, yeah, he just TPs out. He's done with his job. Got a kill on mid, and got a kill here on the Witch Dog. Easy peasy for the Nyx Assassin. Nyx. Hefla has malware on the PC. Yeah, that might actually be the case. Like, something is removing crucial system files from my current streaming machine. So tomorrow I will get my second machine up and running, so I can stream without all these problems. But oh, in the mid we got a swap here into the Magic Missile, and the tower of course helping there as well. But the Tornado into EMP might not even the best combo, but he's without any mana. Even the stick is not enough, but the Death Ward doing so much damage. But now, oh, nice Impale on 2, but in the end they get the Wraith King kill. Nevertheless, now on those 2, the Viper is chasing the Invoker, but the problem is Viper with PTs, you're just too slow. That's exactly why I hate the Viper with PTs. Face Boots is, in my opinion, the better thing, especially if you have a Quas Wax Invoker who can just, you know, change the light bulbs around his head, and then he's just running away against the Viper, who has only a 3v5 movement speed with the PTs, and therefore, yep, couldn't catch anything. So this was, if I'm not mistaken, this was a 3-0 trade for BoraDota. Definitely a better trade, and they get really nothing done at the moment, the Argentinian rejects. Like, the fights with the Ravage is all cool, but we also haven't seen Doom doing much at the moment. So BoraDota, they fight without the Doom, like rotating, actually using the Doom whatsoever. They're just doing fine. It's similar to the other game before, where they also played like S4 versus 5, etc., and just stalling some time, getting some map control up here and there, some pushes, and then at some point the 5th one is coming into business. But let's see, maybe we have some sort of pushing. That's the downside of BoraDota's draft. I mean, they're good in fighting, especially the Quas Wax is gonna make the Wraith King's lineup really, I don't know, really dangerous. He needs a lot of stick charges and maybe even the use of Arcane Boots to stay up with the mana for his reincarnation. But they don't have too much push. That's the downside at the moment. Like, any other pushing team would have done more, and oh god, Vendetta here, Witch Dog being hit, Impale hitting, it's almost a solo kill. It is actually a solo kill, 1 hit was required, and maybe somebody blocking here on the Invoker, I say, Tidehunter. And does he stall enough time? Yes, there's the glimpse back in the Static Storm, into Kinetic Field. The problem is they don't have enough right clicks for this, but, oh, the Ravage being used, gosh, Anchor Smash, he gets the solo kill, the Impale will follow, but oh god, Nico, what did he just do? That was the shortest shackle of his lifetime. And now we have the Doom just hitting away the Shadow Shaman. He doesn't want to use anything else, or actually he can't use anything else because there is the Doom without the mana. That's the biggest problem. But I didn't understand what that shackle was all about. Like, a shackle on level 1 is a 2.75 duration, and I thought the Carapace... Oh, there's Impale. It didn't hit on... Oh, but there's the swap. Magic Missile. He did the casket. It's stalling some time. Stick used, Voodoo Restoration, and he's turning around. And there is the Doom. I mean, he's for sure dead. Unless someone is actually coming in for the deny. 1, 2, 3. Denied. You shall not be doomed. It's all working as intended. But still, pretty weird fights for the Argentinians here at the moment. Like, I really thought maybe he was interrupted by the Carapace, but the Carapace came actually after the Shackles. Or maybe it was just a glitch in the cast animation, I don't know. But yeah, that was really weird. He either interrupted the Shackles himself, or he did it by the... or he was interrupted by the Carapace. Like, otherwise I can't really explain that. Either way, 15 and 8, we are 40 minutes into the game, and as there is not much action, or except for that EMP tornado here in the mid, where the Viper is completely after, we're gonna focus a bit on the grabs, but oh my god, he's gonna get shackled here, but Magic Missile is gonna interrupt it. That's an easy kill on him, and now they wanna chase the Titan. The Magic Missile, soon ready, as well as the swap. Anchor Smash, okay, stalling some time. New Magic Missile, no, it's not coming out because he's getting stunned by the Wraith King. Now, do they turn this around? No, they don't, but there's the Invoker, Cold Snap. Now the Cask is coming out, bouncing between all the 3 heroes. Creeps to the rescue, no, it won't help, but EMP is coming out, as well as... oh, but there's no follow-up. Like, all these ultimates, everything is flying out, there's no follow-up. The Doom and the Nyx, they decided to just go back. I don't understand. But I guess it was the right decision. No mana, barely any HP. I think the Doom could have done some right-click work there, at least for 1 kill, but maybe he would have also come under focus and die. Either way, the Argentinians, of course, without any mana, that's the problem. The Wraith King has just enough for his reincarnation, but if he's getting killed with a mana burn now, then he's dead. Where's the mana burn? No mana burn used, but Cascade flying, Death Ward doing a lot of damage, but yeah, the Klims just interrupting the entire thing. The Wraith King not spending any mana at the moment because he wants to die, getting that slow up, but the Doom cast on the Shadow Shaman. In the end, there is the Tidehunter, and he's getting the second support as well as the Doom, but the Viper is now being under focus. They want to kite them back, but the Impale again on target, but they want to go for the Invoker, and do they have enough? That's the question. Use your Midas before you die, but because I really think he's gonna die, there's a new Magic Missile, a new stun, the Invoker's going down, and yes, they decide to go back. A new Anchor Smash. Is there another stun? Maybe on the Vengeful Spirit. This Impale is the first I see that actually misses. He's blinking out, and unfortunately, of course, the Wraith King doesn't have a Blink Dagger to chase certain targets. In the end, it is I actually lost count here. I mean, the tower is going down. The tower went down. Oh, it's too far in the list, but I think the Mass Serpent Wards even got the last hit there. And this was such a forth and back. We had a 9-15, now we have a 13-18. So, in the end, they just made 1 kill advantage straight, the Argentinians. Okay. A sad day for Argentinian connections. Brazilians to 200 ping, yes. Couch's internet dead, Brazilian internet dead, Argentinian internet dead. My OBS and hardware and software and everything is dead. Today, I don't know, the interwebs is going nuts. But it gives me time to read the chat. Put on overlay. You missed the overlay? I can do the overlay if you want. Just have to manually edit. I can't play the stream. Update me, guys. Maybe Marb Sky, you should try to actually go directly on Twitch instead of using an embedded player somewhere. That might be, of course, an option. And I don't know. Maybe something else is blocking your stream. Ad block, bad connection, something like that. Who knows? Suck team. Nah, not a suck team. That trade they actually made was quite okay. And nothing is really lost. I mean, look at the experience. BoraDota, they had about 5k, but they dropped down 2.5. And when you look at the gold, there was also 3k, but even there they dropped. So the Argentinian farming wise, especially now that there's also a minus on the Wraith King, they're doing quite okay, I'd say. This is still all open, and the Wraith King, then late game, it's gonna hurt. The Viper is doing her share as well. The only thing I'm really worried about is, of course, the Doom. I don't know, the Doom. The problem about the Doom is he's not really getting like a carry build. That's what I'm worried about. Where's the damage from BoraDota coming from if this is going 26 I don't know, 36, 40, 50 minutes this game. Because at the moment there's not much pushing coming out. Look at all the tier 1 towers still standing. Here we got 20% in the mid, we got 80%, bottom barely untouched, just yeah, also like 60%. On the other side we have pretty much the same picture, like just the first tier 1 tower just died here pretty much. And so when it comes to tower gold, there's not much, so BoraDota can't really say like, hey guys, we got a lot of towers, and with all that items we have, even like with this early draft, the advantage. But like I really think that late game goes to the Argentinians if everything goes right. Especially with the Wraith King and the Viper, like 2 targets that will be quite tanky. The Death Ward doing fair share there, of course, and the Quas Vex Invoker, I don't know, it's awesome disable, but when it comes really to damage value, hero damage done, etc., unless he's getting really the huge plays with like 3, 4, 5 man EMPs and tornadoes and whatnot, then his damage is also very limited. The Nyx Assassin, I mean, he has a good time. Blink Dagger Rush, I don't know if he's going maybe for a Dagon build to really snatch like targets like the Rasta or like the Witch Talk away. That might be interesting. Maybe we see some Necros coming out from him. We saw that in past games to even have more mana burn on the Wraith King, but that is all in the future. But right now, I don't know, the Argentinians, they get that tower, they get a quite decent-ish fight, at least here in the last minute or so. But besides that, I don't know. I mean, BoraDota is still ahead a tiny bit, but I'm worried about the late game. Either way, the Viper is also joining now, and let's see. He should be back soon. There we have it. The game is telling us Viper reconnected the game. Well, some people talk about the levels of the heroes. I can show you that here. You got the nice hero craft. Yes, Nyx is 13, and the rest, the highest, is Tidehunter, Wraith King, and the Invoker being level 11. So yes, Nyx Assassin with the solo kills he had, plus the nice offlane, he really did a good job, and we have to see what is coming. Yes, Stuff of Wizardry is coming out, so we definitely have a Nyx going for a Dagon build, and yes, I think it works out. I mean, against all the targets, except for the Wraith King and the Viper maybe, or the Tidehunter, like this build is actually quite decent. Because he really can snack those supports whenever they show. And we don't have too much counter vision on the other side. I mean, right now, do we even have someone with sentries? No, there's not a single one with sentries. And actually there we have sentry ward now just being popped in the... or just being thrown down on the ground. Who is picking them up? Someone just bought them for... Oh, we have a go here on the Wraith King. He has no ultimate. He is so down in that static storm. It's all about right clicks. He's stalling some time with the magic stick, but in the end, he's going down. That Nyx is just doing work, and it of course helps. And now we have a go here on the Rasta. He's really low, and actually he's losing his life, but so is the Invoker who initiated there. Now the Nyx Assassin, Casket, the Witch Talker stunning himself. Do we have Impale? Maybe on 2. No, still being stunned. The Casket doing full work. The Tidehunter being glimpsed back, but no, they go on the Witch Talk, but the Ravage is coming out now. Poor little Vengeful Spirit. She's definitely going down, as well as the Disruptor being killed by the Viper. Nyx Assassin makes it out alive, but I don't know, that was also not the most optimal fight here. The Doom now, poison attack, but he has Scorched Earth on. He doesn't really fear it unless there is... Okay, no Viper Strike, no nothing, and wow, behind me. Now it's a Hailstorm as well. Cool. Now I actually have to be careful that it doesn't shatter the windows or so. That would be just nuts. This is exactly what I missed today. Like, after internet down, software, hardware, everything is down. Now let's go for the windows. Actually, yesterday we had the same case. Like Banshee, our British co-caster for HeflaTV, he had a nice incident yesterday where someone smashed his window, I think with a stone or so, just randomly in the night through a stone. That's it. Either way, the Viper was TPing top just to get that deny on the tower, but he wasn't really successful with it. The tower is going down. That's the first tower for BoraDota going down and all. Nyx Assassin finding again the Wraith King. There it is. Vendetta. He's asking for help. He's asking for help. There's a TP. Oh, there was a blink to the other creep camp, but the Nyx is still there, and Oh, he's blinking. Vendetta. Is there enough follow-up? Is there Tornado? The Tornado could, of course, help them. He can self himself. No, there's Vision and the Glimpse. He has no mana, but even if he had mana, the cooldown is still there because he died from the 260 ultimate, I think, the first time. But even if it was... The scaling of the ultimate is really brutal. 260 to 260, 160, 60. So unless you're really level 3, this ultimate is just not scary enough because there's so much time with the Nyx Assassin just finding him each and every time. Oh well, that means now maybe we see the second tower down for BoraDota. The Invoker just finished a Orchid. That's definitely interesting. It's interesting, I guess, against like... Oh, the initiation already came out. The Doom actually on the Witch Dog now. There's no Ravage, no nothing, and oh well, I mean the Viper still tanky enough, and there's Mech used, but they can't really do anything. Now the Viper is under attack. EMP is gonna hit him. No, actually not gonna hit him, but the right clicks, they're definitely gonna be enough. The Nyx didn't even do anything or anything crazy in that fight, but now the Wraith King coming in. His ultimate is ready. He's getting glimpsed back. Is that enough? No, it was just to his TP location, and look at it, Death Ward and the other Shark just finishing the job here. I don't know. Yes, the Disruptor, he's gonna die while the Nyx Assassin actually managed to get out. We have a Ghost Walk and Invoker still around here, and also the Doom just TP'd. So in the end, that was a 2-for-2 trade if I'm not mistaken. Or was that... No, the Witch Dog actually survived that Doom. I thought he might go down as well, but... Okay. Still, the Argentinians, like... Oh, with all those fights... Is that... Oh god! The Orchid is taking the Witch Dog down, and the Invoker is just trying to escape here through the Fog of War. It's also nighttime. Yeah, he's definitely getting away with murder. There's also nothing the Wraith King can do. He even abandoned his farming just for that. And the Nyx Assassin, that's the funny part. We have now a Ghost Walking Invoker and the Wraith King who's there all the time. He's already blinking, but against his ultimate he can't really do anything. The mana burn is not strong enough unless he spends a stun before. Then it might actually be enough. But let's see, maybe someone is coming, Vengeful Spirit, that could be of course interesting. But then again, no, I wouldn't risk it, not on a Wraith King. If you find anything else, they can definitely do it, but oh, there's a stun. But swap out, Magic Missile in, and look at this, nice EMP on 3 targets. They are all completely out of mana, and here, look at the Wraith King, he's even going down, because no mana, just too bad. Like, and Klim's back on the poor Shadow Shaman. Is there enough? Yeah, Magic Missile is gonna finish him off. The Tidehunter now in the kinetic field. I don't know, Casket. This is gonna stall some time. He's gonna survive with a Ruder Restoration on level 4. They're gonna regen a lot now. Poison attack as well as... Oh, this Death Ward doing so much damage in the end. It's enough to get the Vengeful kill, but... Okay, that was not so good, that fight. Obviously, especially with the Wraith King being so vulnerable. Like, this Wraith King pick is just not working out. Not against Crosswax, but... Oh, the Nyx just found the Viper and was like instantly, oh my god, no, I'm not going in there. But he might just wrap around here from the back and go for the Witch Dog. With the 3 heroes here in the mid, we might actually see that. And yes, double Impale, perfect Tornado. This is gonna kill off the Witch Dog, it should, yes. And I don't know, the Tidehunter, do we have... Yeah, Klims, no vision. Oh, actually they have the vision. Is there a Doom on him? Yes, there will be a Doom on him. In the meantime, the Viper is trying to achieve something, but Orchid on him, and he's getting stunned as well. Like, there is... The Shadow Shaman is trying to do something. Mech being used. He barely had mana for that with the stick. They tried to chase him, but not quite successful. This is definitely a secure tower. And another horrible trade for the Argentinians. And BoraDota is just doing fine. This Nyx... To be honest, the Nyx is just the absolutely MVP in this game here for BoraDota. You couldn't really ask for more. I'm just a bit disappointed that he went for the Force stuff. I really think with a Dagon they could have gotten a bit more kills, because by now he would have had a Dagon free, and that would have been like, for example, the Viper would have been dead before the Witch Dog wouldn't come back in this fight where he had Doom, for example, stuff like that. I really thought the Dagon would be a wise choice, but of course some more mobility, escapability, survivability coming out with the Force stuff. But then do me the favor, and the next item has to be, please, Dagon, give. I just want to see the Pew Pew Dagon action on the Nyx. That always reminds me of the Dota Reporter series by Dota Cinema. That Nyx that is trying to pick up the Dagon with his little claws, but he can't really hold it. It's the same for the arcane boots. It's so funny. But either way, we have a smoke here in the mid. And the Invoker might be the target. Yes, it is, but instant swap out. Magic Missile. Oh, but this Kinetic Field Static Storm doesn't hit on anything. And with the Ravage, they get almost 2 kills already. But this is, of course, against the Aegis. The EMP, again, hitting on 3 targets. They all have pretty much no mana. Ghost walking out. Do they have vision? The Nyx Assassin coming in, but not really doing anything except for the Impact. They get the Invokers, nevertheless. And the Kinetic Field just holding them in place for now. But yeah, this was definitely a fight worth the fight for the other side. Sniper is getting 4-star forward, but yeah, I don't know if they go for the tower or not. That's, I don't know, 1 second they ask. This is now pause number 4 or 5, but sure, it gives me time to read the chat. Noob Viper, RR is fucking lost. Ha ha ha, sure lost. Shit. Guys, your chat. This is Caparino, a lot of Caparino in the chat. And, oh, he was actually right about that. 1 second, the pause wasn't really long. And let's see, do they really continue without mana? I mean, they have arcanes, but the arcanes... no, actually the Rasta doesn't even have arcanes. The Nyx with the Dagon. Oh my god, he almost picked up the item. Did he? No, he did not. He didn't have a slot free, but this was... Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The Shadow Shaman putting a crown, putting an item on the ground there when the Nyx Assassin is around. Either way, it was just Vendetta hit and blink out. This tower, slowly but steadily, getting killed. Even the wards being used for that. Okay, that's quite some commitment. Those wards actually might get farmed up now. That's a free 300 gold sitting there. Right there with, yeah, should be enough ranged. And with the creeps there, it's, yeah, 300 gold. Easy earn. I don't know what to do about the Wraith King. Like, he's going for a BKB. Okay. That's, I guess, the best choice you can do against this Quas Wax Invoker. Nothing else can really stop the mana burn. You saw it. That Quas Wax, that EMP, it's just draining you dry. Like, 3 people stood there without mana. Like, just glad the Tidehunter, for example, he was out of mana after the Ravage and all his combo anyway. The Viper didn't need it. No, actually, no, the Viper dodged it, but the Rasta was also completely out of mana, and he doesn't have arcanes himself. But of course, the most crucial one was the Wraith King. He also had no chance to even get mana for reincarnation, so if he would have been focused in that fight, that didn't work out. But now we have a double invisibility here. Looking in the enemy jungle if there's anything. We have a Nyx Assassin, as well as a Ghost Walker and Invoker here. If they find someone, it's of course a nasty combo, especially on the Wraith King. Because both of them, they can get him and then just kill him. It's a really bad combo. Tornado, EMP, into Impale, into Mana Burn, and the rest is just history. But let's see. I don't know. Is there Smokerino time? It looks like it. At least they're gathering in the mid. How is the timer on the ultimates? That's important. We have the Ravage ready again, as well as, of course, Pipe and Mac and whatnot. So they actually have the time and all the items and everything to just... Yep. Oh, they just knew the ward is getting killed here, which means... Yes, they knew they're gonna see the Nyx Assassin there. But let's see. It seems like they want to go for the tower. Nyx Assassin... Well, he has no Vendetta up at the moment, so he might as well go back. But it's pretty much a standoff here at the moment. We have 3 people smoked in the background, and BoraDota, they know that, because everyone is missing from the map except for those 2 at the tier 2 tower, so it's kind of obvious what's happening here. But it seems like they want to get that fight to the enemy, and the Nyx Assassin, maybe he's getting baited here into... Yep, they have vision on him. It's also daytime, so far vision, and with the sentry wards, they know exactly there's a Nyx Assassin in the Vendetta just waiting to come in. But let's see, do we have a Blink Dagger? Yes, we have a Blink Dagger on the Tidehunter, so actually might be interesting. Oh, the pipe is coming out. That should tell BoraDota the hell. It's starting soon, but oh, he's going for it. Look at it. He's almost dying, but no, he's still alive. The mech being used just to save the Rasta, and the Doom actually in trouble. He's getting stunned. Viper Strike. Do they have enough to burst him down? The EMP hitting the poor Rasta. He has to be careful. No, there it is already. The mana burn getting him out, but oh my god, they are silenced. But it was after the Ravage. Now the Nyx Assassin. This is gonna be really a high value kill if they find him. The dagger for stuff into the Vendetta, but he can't really get out. But if he wants to, he can of course dagger out. So I think he is definitely safe. Do we have more? Do we have more? There's a Ghost Walk, but unfortunately they have no vision. Where are the sentries? Nothing's really happening. There is Casket here. Do they get Invoker? Invoker, I say already. Disruptor. The casket still not bouncing, but the Tidehunter moving forward. Is there anything? Another disconnect here on the Rasta. He's dead anyway. And they try to get something, but instant TP out. Another caught between the towers, but those disconnects, like, hell yeah. The Invoker really just standing back, like, not reacting. He's staying here, and whenever they TP to the tier 1 tower back, then they can really, he can go from behind and just get the Tornado EMP in there. I mean, Viper is already The Wraith King actually successfully dodged all of this. And Witch Dog is like, I know it's fucking annoying. We are annoyed too. And yes, we can also say, yes, we are also all annoyed. I am annoyed. The viewers are annoyed. But don't worry, says Nico. Everything's gonna be fine. Relax, you're doing fine. It seems like that, at least. Or maybe it's not. Who knows? But of course it gives me time to check the chat again, so everything is fine. Smokerino. Yes, that's what I said. Smokerino. That Zoro is massive garbage. I wouldn't say so, but his internet connection certainly is. That's for sure. But yeah, there's nothing we can do. We can just hope and pray for the better connection. Why is this Nyx so damn good? Yes, I mean, definitely the Nyx has like really the best impact on this game. Like, it couldn't be much better. Like, he's doing the initiates, he really almost bursted down that Rasta, but the pipe saved the Rasta. That's pretty much the fun part. Like, with Impai, Mana Burn and the Dagon, he didn't manage to get the magical absorb down from the pipe. So in the end it was not a kill. Without a pipe that would have been a kill. Easy. But no, the pipe was there. So that will decrease though, because like at some point the Dagon is just gonna grow. This is already a level 2 Dagon. So as soon as this like level 3, 4 Dagon, that alone is far enough to get the absorb of the pipe gun, and then it's just about collateral damage. Plus of course your Vendetta hit, which is quite high on the supports. I mean, Jesus, this guy is level 16 now with Invoker together. As you can see, so the Vendetta hit, it really hurts. It really does hurt, especially on the support. What a player! Yes, that's what I said to Tide. Just not getting the. He dropped like 5 minutes ago. No, that's not true. It's like 3 minutes ago, but. I don't know if he's coming back. I really hope so, because hey Mulak, that's not nice. Like, just because he has a shit internet doesn't mean he shouldn't play Dota. I mean, obviously you shouldn't play with the shit internet, but obviously they have some server problems, which is known in South America. And I mean, we have even casting labels. Maybe join Dota, maybe Beyond the Summit, ESL, it doesn't matter, or even HeflaTV. We all have from time to time just problems with our internet. Like, we can't really do anything from the internet. Oh, he actually tried with a Deafening Blast to get a deny up, but the timing was a bit off. But yeah, really guys, just don't flame people because of the internet, because obviously he wouldn't play that game if he didn't have an internet that could last for an entire game. So obviously the local or the regional, I mean the SA regional internet might not be as good today as it usually is, who knows. Now the Nyx Assassin, oh, he was looking for it, but there's an entire team behind it, and I don't know how. Yep, they have Tidehunter vision, of course, with the gem. So as long as they stay around the Tidehunter, everything should be fine. But yeah, internet can sometimes be a bitch, and I'm not just talking about the community. I'm actually talking about the real internet. Like, so many, even in first world countries, so many people don't even have enough internet upload, like, to stream. Like, we have that problem a lot in on our German channels, that we have German casters, but no one can actually stream because they just have a shitty 1.5 or 1 upload whatsoever. It really sucks. And well, let's see. Either way, we are back in the game. 30 minutes, not much happened here. 30 minutes it is, and as I said, the longer the game goes, the higher I think are the chances for the Argentinians. Then again, they also make here and there some misplays, and the Nyx Assassin of course still has some impact. I'm just worried about the Doom, because this Doom build, it's not made for right clicks. This is Shiva's Blink Dagger initiation with a mech. Like, where are the right clicks coming from in about 10 minutes, in 20 minutes, maybe even longer? Like, I just don't see the right clicks happening. We have Magical Burst on the Nyx, we have Magical Burst plus Doom and initiation on the Doom himself. And then the Vengeful Spirit is gonna be the pipe carrier, it seems. Yes, he's gonna be the pipe carrier. So also no Vengeful Spirit transitioning into damage, and I don't know, like Mirthful Hammer, Orchid, and all the stats items now on the Invoker, not doing that great damage actually. It's mostly about the disable, the EMP, that make him so valuable at the moment to the team. But I'm really worried about in 10-20 minutes we're just lacking the right clicks to get the Argentinian downs, in my opinion. 5-minute fab break. No, I don't think so. At least not for my part, but sure, feel free. Like, I know I have a sexy voice. I know you can fab to it if you want to. Sure, just go ahead. But here, we got a tornado incoming as well as the EMP, but this one, oh, actually no, it doesn't connect on the Rev King because he's blinking out. So, yep, the tier 2 tower, there's still a siege engine, so they have no backdoor issues. And yep, tier 2 tower is going down, but oh, perfect initiation here. The Doom is on a Tidehunter, but now the Doom is getting a shackle. There's a glimpse back here on the Wraith King. Still, they're fighting. There's of course no EMP right now, so the Wraith King actually might go down with all of them being slowed. And now, of course, the Death Ward doing so much damage, and it's still ticking. Maybe with another stun, yes, BKB pop, but nice block out. But the problem is, of course, we have the Ravage coming out now. Since the Doom faded, they can't really help the Nyx Assassin there. He's going down, and that was a godlike, and it will be even more. The Viper is gonna get the Vengeful Spirit. 3 down for BoraDota, and look at this gold. 1,219 gold. You can buy a Ferrari with this and just, I don't know, go in a country with better internet. This is amazing. Godlike streak on the Nyx Assassin just ended there. And to be honest, it came earlier than I expected. But we really see already what I mean. The Argentinians, they sooner or later gonna take the advantage here. Really, slowly. Whoa, that lightning, that was damn close. If you hear like a bzzzt and then you don't hear anything, then I'm dead. Please call the Hungarian police. Just say that that dude is dead, the dude from the internet. Show the levels of the hero, someone is asking. Yes, I can do that, and look at it. We have, yeah, 16, 16, 16, 16. So when it comes to experience, it should relatively be equal. And look at this, BoraDota losing all the XP. 2,500 is left of their old advantage. And when it comes to gold, there's also not much left. The graph is almost nullified, so the Argentinians are fighting back. This really smells like a 1-1 at the moment, unless BoraDota really makes an awesome play and they go for pushing. That's what I'm so afraid of, that the Argentinians, they can really sit back and keep this game as long as possible up. So the Wraith King is gonna be really fat. The Tidehunter super tanky. I mean, you just saw it. He was initiated on, but there was no follow up. They didn't get the Tidehunter down with the Doom on him, and now, oh, there's the Viper Strike here on the Doom, but he's instantly blinking out. Nice reaction by him. He didn't disjoin it, but he got out before the projectile actually hitting, so it's all good. And I don't know. They can still go, of course. But EMP, this is gonna only, yeah, this is just gonna hit the Viper, but even there is residual mana left. The Arcane Boots are getting used, and I don't know, it's time for Roshan. 34 minutes in. For obvious reasons, this Roshan is gonna be very decisive. I mean, who has the Aegis and wants to go high ground? That's clearly an advantage. Maybe even having the Aegis on the Wraith King, so he can really go in YOLO, tank everything up, die once from the Aegis, so also the mana burn and everything doesn't really count, or just in case there is no mana burn, he still has the Aegis and all that. Like, it would, I don't know, it would be definitely interesting. Then again, he doesn't have a slot except for dropping his stick, but the funny part is I mean, this sounds really funny what I say right now. I mean, the stick is just really the lowest value item, but when it comes to the use in the game and to the mechanic of the hero, this stick is one of the highest value items on this hero right now. Because with that stick, like you can definitely restore a lot of mana to die within your reincarnation. So the Roshan is getting nuked down here really fast by BoraDota, where they took the tier 2 tower, but of course they're saying already hello to tier 3. The Ravage is ready again. Unfortunately, we have no refresher build here since he went for the pipe, but of course the pipe also helped a ton so far. And let's see, where's the tornado? There is no, just some Shiva harass, but the pipe of course helping them a lot. Viper getting the mana burn, but they focus just on the tower, just on the objectives. And oh, there it is, the Wraith King going in. Mana burns are already happening here. Swap out, the Invoker still living. I can't even believe that, but at least one down. That is the Vengeful Spirit. The Doom is on the Witch Dog. He might actually survive it because the Voodoo Restoration, everything is still on. Yeah, he's definitely gonna survive that entire thing. So they go for the objectives. But Nyx Assassin coming in. Beautiful Freeman Impale. But the problem is, does he even make it out alive here? No, the Death Ward is gonna remove that entire thing. There was a glimpse on the Witch Dog, but far too late. There is no buyback on the Nyx, so and that means really, really bad. The Doom, Viper Strike. There is a little meatball flying from the Invoker, but it doesn't really help. They keep on going, they keep on just chipping through. BoraDota is gonna lose their midi racks, even their range racks, and with no buybacks on those heroes, like, I just don't see this happening. Another little harass EMP coming out, but where's the damage? That's the problem. Where's the damage? There is no damage, and that's the biggest problem. Like, all those right clicks, all those nice triple impales whatsoever, like at 36 minutes they didn't just take tier 2, tier 3 and the racks, they also managed to get like on top in the kill score. So at the moment 29 and 28. Looking at the crafts, they should have taken over the lead right now. Yes, they did. In gold it's over 5k. In experience it's not too much for a 37 minutes game, but it's finally on their side. It just used to be on their side really at the very start, just like at the start of the laning phase. From there on, BoraDota was leading all the time, so we saw a lot of 3-2-2 in the first game. Now we see even more, pretty much a return 3-2-2, and as I said, with each and every minute it's not gonna get better. That's what I'm trying to like emphasize all the time. It's just not getting better. And the hell is he writing there? HTFLA wait, or was it a E? I have no idea. Maybe that was that supposed to be HeflaTV? Maybe awareness just gave me a nice message. Maybe he likes me. Maybe he's my Valentine's charm. Oh damn, Valentine's Day is already over. Too bad. Either way, 38 minutes. The Argentinians heading towards mid. It is time to go high ground, and now the Ravage is ready again. They pretty much have everything. It's just rinse and repeat. Also, the Wraith King didn't have to use his ultimate before, so he can do it now. And I don't know what they're gonna do. The wards, yeah, wards coming out now. There will be a small impair, but Viper Strike already out on nice zone. Like, I don't know. And yeah, the Wraith King going in on the Invoker. There's the Hex. He's probably going down even with the... Oh, this is a nice one. It's holding 3 people there, but the problem is the Wraith King doesn't really care. There's a swap out, so the Doom actually survives, but the Vengeful Spirit, of course, directly into the Death Ward. There's a Doom, of course, so no Ravage now. EMP on the Wraith King. He has to be careful, of course. He still has 10 stick charges. It's all good if he would die right now. They had something, another stun here on Nico, and Nico is going down. The last one to chase is the Doom. He might actually blink away, but the hell, he's running away from his own base. The Wraith King, on purpose, pretty much, just dying. And yep, mid-racks that is, and I think we are looking at the GG here because the buybacks are not there. If they want to, if they really want to, they can go for more, because even the Ravage wasn't used that fight, and without the Ravage, what you gonna do? I mean, with the Ravage, what you gonna do, not without. Oh Jesus, Hefla, today I'm tired. I mean, it's night shift for us here, so please excuse my English. Anyway, EMP on the Wraith King, but even that EMP is not gonna do much. There's still arcanes, there's still a lot of damage, and the Doom is trying to skip now here, desperately. Yeah, because top it's already pushing in. Oh, that's a nice kinetic field, holding 4 people in place, but there's no follow-up whatsoever. Deafening Class, Meatball is coming, but not really anything is happening. There's even new pipe coming up, and with that, they just go for the Rex. I think we have a GG. We definitely have a GG. Like, yeah, there we have it. Finally, it's coming out here by Equino. He is seeing the fact. The Doom, I don't know, he doesn't even want to return. He's like, no, guys, there's too much trouble in our base. And either way, The Invoker gets the Shaman kill just at the end, which I missed because I wanted to show the Doom, but the throne is down, and that means the Argentinians, they came back and they struck them hard. So 1-1 Brasilia versus Argentina. It will be decided another day. Today we have a tie. Congratulations to all those people who were like, oh my god, I lost my rares and whatnot. You get all your items back, I guess. I don't know how the betting sites work, but since they don't work with the tie, you should get your items back, I guess. And yep. Again, sorry for the problems with software and hardware and whatnot. Sorry also for that little pauses in between. Apparently the Argentinian and Brazilian internet isn't too good either, but if you like what we do, of course, here on HeflaTV, then just follow us on the HeflaTV channels, HeflaTV 1, 2, and HeflaMoke. These are the English channels. If you happen to be German, of course, you can also have a look at channel number 3 and 4. These are the German channels. And I don't know, if you want the latest news, what's coming, what games, what tournament, what caster, etc., or what happened, any news or interviews whatsoever, everything is gonna be on Twitter and Facebook, and of course on YouTube. If you missed any games, they're gonna be on YouTube. You can watch the VODs, you can share it with your friends, and I don't know, comment it, like it, just watch it. Every click, every subscription there helps us as well. And yeah, if you want to have cool emotes, then you can also subscribe to HeflaTV, of course. The 322 is the best emote we got, but also the Rest in Peace is pretty neat. The Moneymaker and the Turtle. Everything is Dota related, and you can use them all over my tongue. All over all HeflaTV channels, as well as you can use the emotes anywhere. Like if you watch a big game, like the International, you can spam, and you're gonna be the coolest guy in chat just spamming the 322. Either way, guys, for me it is 3 AM already, and I have to fix a lot of stuff here in the studio. Obviously, I have to buy a lot of new hardware, and I have to reinstall an entire software shizzle. So it's gonna be a long night and a new Castarino day tomorrow. Good night, everybody. See you soon.